Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League game between Man City and Brentford. My name is Benton. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful start today. Big game in regarding the title race. Man City basically, long and short, Man City must win. Of course, the significance of the game for the Bees at Brentford is that Brentford still has a chance to make the Champions League. So, a lot at stake. A lot is at stake in this football game. So, as we do here at BCN Sports, we'll go ahead and do a watch along for the run-in of the title contenders, Arsenal versus West Ham tomorrow, and Man City, whosoever they're playing. Today, Man City is playing Brentford, of course. Game kicks off in 3 minutes, family. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. And, remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully the audio is coming in clean. Let me make sure that is up and running. Yep, audio is clean. All right, let's get to the starting 11. First and foremost for the Bees, the Busy Bees. Brentford versus Man City. Brentford's coach Keith Andrews is going with Keller in goal. Hickey comes in and Ajer in the back. Of course, you don't know. Jamaicans know what Hickey mean. All right. Yeah, number 2. And yeah, we're not going. Collins, Hickey, Ajer, and long throw man himself, Coyote in the back 4. In midfield, you have Janssen, Yamaryuk, and at the base of that midfield, Damsgaard, Shade, and Lewis Potter in the Lewis Potter on the right. Shade is on the left. Or Shade is on the left side. Damsgaard is in that 10 role, and Isidore Thiago leads the line. A player that I like, I think Coach Carlo Ancelotti of Brazil should call up for the World Cup. I really liked Isidore Thiago. Actually, he's in the race for the Golden Boot, but of course, the Golden Boot will go to Erling Haaland of Man City. I think Erling Haaland has scored 25 goals. Thiago, Thiago scored 60. I don't remember how many goals. 18 goals. I don't remember how many goals Thiago scored. I have to look it up. All right, over to Man City. And again, what's at stake for Brentford and Keith Andrews? 1 win in their last 5 games in the Premier League. They did take care of victory, but they drew 3 of the last 5 games. So they need to start turning those single point, those drawn games into winning. Again, for Keith Andrews and Brentford, they still have a chance to qualify for the Champions League, providing that Aston Villa beats Freiburg in the Europa League final. So we'll discuss that tomorrow on BCN Sports Ball Chat Weekly. All right, over to Man City. Man City starting 11. Donnarumma in goal. Waiting for this thing to load here. The game is on. Players are out. First half, getting ready to kick off. We're off. All right, we're off. All right, going over to Man City starting 11. Donnarumma is in goal. Nathan Atke and Mark Guehi comes in. Nathan Atke comes in for Kostanov. Mark Guehi, of course, looking to have a good game after what happened against Everton in his 3-3 game. Nunes in the right back, Nick O'Reilly in left back, Tijani Reinders and Bernardo Silva in the midfield, Ryan Cherokee and Semenyo, Jeremy Ducot and Erling Haaland rounds out Man City starting 11 for Pep Guardiola. All right, Mark Guay is with it as Brentford is applying a bit of press on Man City here. Pep Guardiola said they're trying to play a good game and then they go home and sleep. It's the last couple weeks. It sounds like I can't wait to get this over with Pep Guardiola. Yeah, I think and of course, man, it's all about Arsenal. What Arsenal does tomorrow. I mean, it's a formality. I think that Arsenal will beat West Ham and will win the Premier League, but you still have to play the football games. Still have to finish it out. Ball is with Donnarumma. Donnarumma over to Nick O'Reilly on the left. Nick O'Reilly back to Nathan Atke. Maybe the last season for Nathan Atke at Etihad. We hear that John Stones will be moving on after this season. Nathan Atke been suffering with a lot of injuries. Ball is back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma out wide to Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes to Semenyo. Semenyo try to find Silva. Now Damsgaard picks it up for Brentford, but ball turns over and it's with Ryan Cherokee, and Ryan Cherokee's chopped down by Man Hickey, but the referee says play on as Jeremy Doku with it outright. Out left, going at Coyote into the box. Doku then tries to play the cross, cleared, blocked, saved by goalkeeper Kellier, and cleared by Brentford. Last 10 Premier League meetings between these two teams, 6 wins for Man City, 2 for Brentford. Wait. And, yeah. Ball is out left to Doku. Doku has Coyote with him. Coyote running back towards goal. Doku cuts inside, looking to find Cherokee. Cherokee looking at Doku there, but couldn't get it into him. We've seen the replay of Doku going at Coyote. It seems like that's the plan this evening, and it's been the plan for the last few games, trying to feed Jeremy Doku, and have him, kind of exploit the opponent. Ball is with Doku again, going at Coyote. Rinse, repeat. Finds Nick O'Reilly. Nick O'Reilly cuts it back. Clears out by Janssen. Yarmolenko has it. Doku pressure on Yarmolenko, putting some pressure, and it's off Jeremy Doku, and it's off for a throw to Man City, to Brentford. So, well, no, referee says throw into Man City. Here is Nick O'Reilly. Restart play. Finds Nathan Atke. Atke back to Riley, and it's now out for a throw. Throw into Brentford. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Saturday wherever you're joining me from. Remember to smash the like button. Remember to subscribe to the channel BCN Sports. Watch along of English Premier League. Coyote getting ready to restart play. Finds Yarmolenko, and it's played back out, and it's off Yarmolenko, but the referee says no, it's off throw into Man City. Referee says it's off Brentford player. Yarmolenko is not happy with that. Here is Cherokee. Finds Riley. Riley beats Yarmolenko. Looking for an option, goes back to Cherokee. All Man City earlier on. Cherokee sends it all the way back to Mark Guehi. Guehi over to Matheus Nunes on the right. Matheus Nunes slows it down, looks for options, turns it now to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo goes back towards his goal, now sends it all the way back to Mark Guehi, as now Brentford applies a bit of pressure with Isidore Thiago. Mark Guehi with it. Finds Ryan Cherokee. Cherokee looking to find Reinders. Cuts up by Brentford, and it's all the way back to Keller. Still 0-0, 5 minutes in. Keller now sends it long, looking for Thiago. Thiago muscling up Nathan Ake. Finds Shadi. Shadi with the loose ball, cut out by Guehi, and Brentford recovers. Here is Lewis Potter with it for Brentford. Finds Janssen. Janssen now out wide. Finds Potter. Potter sends it into the box, looking for Thiago, an overhit cross, goal kick to Man City. Man City fans don't look too. They look like yeah. That game against Everton, pretty much that 3-3 game on Monday night against Everton, just like uh, with Man City fans just let them show up because they bought the ticket probably a week or so ago. They're just showing up to make up numbers today. All right, ball out wide to Nathan Atkin. Atkin looking to send it long. Doku being pressured there by Coyote. Man City are appealing for a free kick. Referee says no dice, and Brentford comes away with it. Ricochet off Atkin for throwers. Doku continues to complain. Yeah, brother, stop complaining and play ball. I mean, come on. The referee says not a foul. It's just, yo. And what's at the debate here is that the ball was played to Doku and the defender Coyote now getting ready with one of his marquee long throw in. Ball into the box and Donnarumma is out of goal and somehow that is cleared out. Save off the line. I think it was Mark Guehi there. Cleared it off the line. Donnarumma all over the place in goal there for Man City and somehow that stayed out. Should be 1-0 Brentford. Those long throw-ins from Coyote. Yeah, but but Donnarumma was just out in no man's land on the long throw-in. Here's Bernardo Silva with it for Man City. Silva finds Nathan Atke. Atke now finds Silva. Doku looking for Nick O'Reilly. Nick O'Reilly, he didn't pass it quickly enough. Nick O'Reilly says, look, you got to pass it quicker than that. Now the ball is over to Semenyo. Semenyo on the left side goes at Lewis Potter, then tries to get across and it ricochets out for a corner kick to Man City. Bernardo Silva coming over to take the corner kick. Yeah, big up to all those on the live. Thank you for joining me wherever you're watching me from. BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League. Short corner taken by Silva. Finds Semenyo, who finds Cherokee. Cherokee dribbles in the box, sends it over to the back post, headed back across by Atke, cleared out by Brentford. Here comes Lewis Potter trying to find Thiago, and it's cut out by Nunes. Nunes now gives the ball away as Potter recovers the loose ball, cuts inside his Damsgaard. And Bernardo Silva picks Damsgaard pocket and sends it back to Mark Guehi. Tijani Reinders shows. He gets it. Now he sends it wide to Nick O'Reilly. Man City living dangerously here with this Brentford outfit. Now it's slowed down by Doku. Coyote paying a lot of attention to Doku. Doku driven towards Brentford's goal. Finds Tijani Reinders outside the 18. Tijani squeezes it in to Nick O'Reilly and two defenders around him. Keller kept it from going out for a corner kick. And ball is with Brentford's goalkeeper. I am seeing it was actually cleared off the line by Matheus Nunes. The long now back to the replay. Donnarumma in no man's land threw himself at the ball and and Matheus Nunes, yo. Ah. No, its ball is still with Keller. I mean, trying to invite Man City on. Now finds Ajer. Ajer finds Keller. Keller now sends it long, looking for Thiago. Headed by Nathan Atke. Damsgaard picks up the loose ball. Now Hickey stepping in midfield to help. Finds Coyote. Coyote now slows the ball down. Slows the game down. Now goes all the way back to Collins. Collins finds Ajer. Or Ajer to Collins. Collins now sends it long. Looking for the run of Shade. Now headed back by Matheus Nunes. Nunes finds Reinders. Reinders now to Semenyo. Semenyo out wide. Right side finds back Reinders. Reinders finds Nunes. Bernardo Silva gets it. Silva pushes it left to Nathan Atke, who enters into Brentford's half, finds looking for Ryan Cherokee, misplaced pass, picks up by Janssen. Janssen now finds Thiago. Thiago off to the races. Guehi with him. He cuts it back, looks for support, finds Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter looking for options, finds Hickey, and Jeremy Doku was there to help. Now to Ryan Cherokee. Cherokee back to Atke. Atke to Bernardo Silva. And Man City comes away with it, with Silva. Silva now looking for the run of Doku. I don't know if he was looking for the run of Doku. Whatever it was an overhit pass, and it's easy to Keller. Keller now finds Collins on the left side. Centre back Collins now finds Ajer. Ajer back to Collins. Man City's front three applying a little bit of pressure there with Semenyo. Now his ball is sent back by Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter dropping pretty deep there. Now Potter picks it up. Looking to get Shade behind. Isidore Thiago might be in. And Shade is... And referee has called a foul on Shade. Yeah, it looks like he was behind there. Was he onside? Yes, he definitely was onside. No need to foul Nathan Atke there. So basically, they play the ball behind, looking for Shade to run in. And he barge into Nathan Atke. Here is Atke with it. Now the ball is all the way back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma sends it to Guehi. Guehi to Matheus Nunes. Nunes to Semenyo. Semenyo, having a bit of difficulty there controlling. And Brentford comes away with it. Lewis Potter, Damsgaard, picks up the loose ball. Damsgaard finds Janssen. Janssen now trying to go at Matheus Nunes, and the ball is out for a throw. Yo, Arsenal fans, didn't get ready. Now go win the Premier League. Trying to get... Welcome to BCN Sports. Watch along of English Premier League. Remember to smash the like button. Keith Andrews has done a wonderful job with this Brentford outfit. All right. Ryan Cherokee, short return pass by Cherokee, and now he's clipped down Hickey. Ryan Cherokee with lazy football, free kick to Brentford. And why I describe it as lazy football? A throw into Man City, deep inside Man City's half, close to their corner flag, and Ryan Cherokee showed for the ball, got it from Matheus Nunes, played the ball short to Matheus Nunes, and it was picked off by Hickey, and then Ryan Cherokee just fouled Hickey. Free kick to Brentford. Donnarumma, let's see what will he... We have, I think, Damsgaard and Janssen standing over the free kick. The Man City, one player in the Man City wall is Ryan Cherokee inside the box. Now Damsgaard leaves for Janssen. Janssen now sends it into the box, and it's pushed away by Donnarumma. Doesn't look to be comfortable there. Ball is all the way back to Coyote for Brentford. Brentford looks to go back on the attack. Now the ball is with Janssen. Janssen gets a bit of pressure now, looking to find who was that? Yarmolenko or Ajer. Ajer now find Kevin Schade. Schade now turns it into Janssen. Janssen gets it back from Damsgaard. Finds Schade down the left side. Schade with a cross, looking to find Lewis Potter at the back. Lewis Potter with it. Now Coyote gets involved as ball is now sent in, looking for Thiago, cleared out by Mark Guehi, as Brentford has been on the attack here. Excellent start to the game for Brentford. Donnarumma has had to make a save on that Janssen free kick. Yo, Donnarumma look like a shopkeeper. Donnarumma looks like a shopkeeper, aka for the non-Jamaicans. He's looking shaky in goal here. Another long throw in coming for Brentford. Coyote getting ready to send it in. It's almost like a free kick. Long throw in. Now cleared up by Man City. Now a shot back by Janssen. Now blocked by Man City. Loose ball picked up by Janssen. Find Kevin Shade, who's in an offside position. Here comes Man City. Semenyo down the right side trying to outrun Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter said, no, you won't. Turns him inside. Gets the ball from him. Finds Janssen. Janssen gives it away to Bernardo Silva. Semenyo finds Tijani Reinders. Reinders to Nunes. Nunes turns it inside. Finds Guehi. Guehi across to Doku. Doku now going at Coyote. Coyote standing him up. Doku cuts back on his right. Still Doku going down the left side. Puts it across the goal, but no one is there, and it's all the way across. Picked up loose ball by Tijani Reinders. Reinders sends it back to Matheus Nunes. Quickly out to meet him is Damsgaard. Ball is back to Guehi. Guehi deep inside Brentford's half. Now Nunes with it. Nunes finds Ryan Cherokee lurking in a pocket of space. Cherokee cuts back on his left. Still Cherokee. Finds Guehi. Guehi back to Atke. Atke finds Doku out on the left wing. Coyote trying to stand him up. Coyote's trying to stand him up. He goes by him again. Puts it across and clears out. There is a Brentford defender is just standing right at the penalty spot waiting for the pullback and just cleared it out. Not a single Man City player around him. Throw into Man City. Taken by O'Reilly. Finds Doku to O'Reilly. O'Reilly across the goal. Cleared out. Shot by Bernardo Silva, and it's out for a goal kick. Remember to smash the like button, people. Good play there from Jeremy Doku. I think 90% of the Man City's attack has been through Jeremy Doku. Here is the long ball out. Cleared out by Man City, and Thiago was in an offside position. Now to restart play is Guehi. Find Tijani Reinders. One of the big questions out there, or a big question about Tijani Reinders in this midfield role. No Nico Gonzalez, no Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Tijani Reinders, Ryan Cherokee. Not a lot of defending here. Ball is into Holland, and somehow Holland couldn't get it on target. Missed opportunity there. Ball from Jeremy Doku. Doku. Seems like Erling Haaland was caught napping there. And he's frustrated with himself. 25 goals, 7 assists in 33 Premier League appearances for Erling Haaland. Long ball out, and it's ricochet off Semenyo, and it's out for a throw to Brentford. Man City's defenders better prepare to fight today with Thiago. I really like Thiago, and actually I was going to look up how many goals he scored. Okay, yep, it's so 22 goals. Okay, I had it at 18. 22 goals for Isidore Thiago. So he does have a legit shot to be the Golden Boot winner in the Premier League. Isidore Thiago Nascimento Rodriguez. I hope Carlo Ancelotti is paying attention, you know. Isador, Thiago, Nascimento, Rodriguez. Man City is appealing for a foul there, but on Nick O'Reilly, referee said no dice. Here is Brentford with it. Coyotes sends it long. Thiago looking to play. Kevin Schade in. Kevin Schade has got behind. Nunes, and Nunes seems to have pushed him down. Referee said no foul. Brentford is appealing for something, and now we have a foul here on Antoine Semenyo. All right. Let's see if VAR is going to have a look at this one here. Man City's defenders getting pulled all over the place. Thiago flipped it around as Nunes went in to help with Thiago. It seems like Kevin Schade overran the ball, but definitely a bit of push there by Nunes. Let's see what the referee decides to do. Is there a VAR? And yeah, VAR is not getting involved because what happened is that the ball bounced away from Kevin Schade. And because it bounced away from him, you know, it kind of negates the need to say he was fouled. So he didn't really have control of the ball. So free kick to Brentford. He didn't have control of the ball. Here is Brentford. Janssen sends it long again, looking for Thiago, but cleared out by Man City. Bernardo Silva looking to get Man City going, finds it. Nick O'Reilly out wide. Tijani Reinders bursting down the middle, appealing for it, still not receive it. And now Man City slows the game down. Find Doku going at Janssen, finds Tijani Reinders. Reinders trying to get a shot off. Block of Bernard of Hickey, and it's out for a goal for a corner kick to Man City. BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League. Short corner taken quickly to Doku. Doku finds Cherokee to Tijani Reinders. Reinders with a shot from about 25 yards out. Goal kick to Brentford. Keller getting ready to restart play. Now, Collins was going to kick it, but Keller said leave it. Keller sends it long. Looking for Thiago. Strong header there from Mark Guehi. Cleared out by Brentford again, but loose ball picked up by Nick O'Reilly. Nick O'Reilly sends it back to Nathan Atke. Atke now looks, surveys the field, finds Bernardo Silva. Silva sends it back to Atke. Atke now finds Ryan Cherokee inside Brentford half. Man City slowing the game down. Bernardo Silva ushering player forward, ushering Nick O'Reilly further up the field. Doku comes short, receives it. Still ushering Nick O'Reilly up forward, but Coyotes with Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku finds Ryan Cherokee. Cherokee cuts inside, finds Guehi. Guehi pulls right, then pulls it back to the left, finds Atke. Atke back to Doku. Doku has Coyote on him, and Coyote with a step in. Ball disrupts the play, and Jeremy Doku has to send the ball back. Ball is back to Mark Guehi inside the center circle. Kevin Schade applies a bit of pressure. Now turns it wide to Semenyo. Semenyo has Lewis Potter for company. Damsgaard over to offers cross. Erling Haaland with a header and ease into the arms of Keller. We'll have to do more to beat Keller with that one. And while the replay was showing, ball was sent long by Keller, and it seems like it was headed out there. Can't see who last it came off. Came off Yarmolenk, Yarmolenk. Throw into Man City. Nunes to Semenyo. Semenyo looking to send it along. Hickey. Lewis Potter now trying to get on the end of it, but Semenyo picks up the loose ball. Back to Nunes. Nunes to Semenyo. Semenyo now sends it to Mark Guehi. Thiago quickly in to apply the pressure. He releases it to Atke. Atke now sends it wide to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku now sends it off to the races is Nick O'Reilly. And ball is almost out there. Brentford asking for the referee whistle, but no dice. Play on. Here's Matheus Nunes with it for Man City. Mark Guehi. Guehi now slows the game down. Still, basically so far in the football game, Brentford had the better chances in the football game. On the throw-in for Coyote and the free kick by Janssen. So Doku doing a lot of dancing and dipping and falling down. He's asking for a foul. Referee says no, says corner kick to Man City. Quickly taken by Bernardo Silva. Silva going at, here's Doku. Doku goes around his man. Find Haaland. Haaland smashes it. And it's somehow saved by Keller. A crowd of defenders in front of him, and somehow this was kept out. Maybe the best chance there of the game. Jeremy Doku down this left wing, giving Brentford a spot of problem. Keith Anchors may have to do something about this. Yo, good save, you know. And the rebound fell to Nathan Atkin. He couldn't get his toe poke off in the back of the net. He was picked up by Keller. 50% of Man City's attack is down the left side. So it's been predominantly down this left wing. And it's been, feeding Jeremy Doku to go at Coyote. Now, speaking of the right side, here is Semenyo. Semenyo has Lewis Potter for company. Damsgaard comes back to offer him some support. And Semenyo's cross is out. Let's see if it's a corner kick. Corner kick, the referee says. That's Bernardo Silva quickly over to get the corner kick taken. Yo, remember if you smash the like button, remember if you subscribe if this is the content for you. I understand it's not for everybody. Here is the corner kick. Sent in by Silva, headed out by Brentford. It comes away with it. Hickey couldn't hold on to it. Ryan Cherokee picks his pocket, finds Bernardo Silva outside the 18. Silva now looking to line one up on his shot. And that one ended up in the third row. Goal kick to Brentford. A lot of speculation about what will happen to Man City after the coach Pep Guardiola at the end of the season. Brentford playing around with it at the back end, a bit of pressure, but somehow Ajer was able to play out. They finally give the ball away now. I don't know how he didn't give it away earlier. And Ryan Cherokee gives it right back to Brentford. And Ryan Cherokee almost some idiot baller because he is frustrated that the man picking pocket. What does he expect? They're going to stand around and watch you hold the ball? Here is to Johnny Reinders with a cross headed out by Collins. Brentford players in the back talking to each other. Adjer and Collins and Janssen are in deep conversation. Throw quickly taken by Man City. Nick O'Reilly holding up two players on it as Thiago is back to apply a bit of pressure, throwing to Brentford. All right, so now Ajer and Keller having a discussion. Throw taken by Brentford. Hickey back to Coyote. Coyote sends it long, and it's out. Throwing to Man City. Yo, it seems like Hickey is an extra midfielder because there's no way he's playing left back. No way. In fact, Lewis Potter has been more on the left with Damsgaard helping out. Nathan Atke with it for Man City. Finds Matthias Nunes. Matthias Nunes crosses into Brentford's half. Looking for the run of Holland. Cleared out by Coyote. Take Salah under you. As Yarmouk. Yarmouk was looking to get to the legs of Nick O'Reilly. Their ball ran out for a throw. Here's Bernardo Silva. Finds Jeremy Doku. Rents repeats. Same thing for Man City. He's going at Coyote. Now turns it inside to Bernardo Silva. Silva twists, turns back towards to Ryan Cherokee. Cherokee looking for the run of Johnny Reinders. And Keller easily into the air to collect. And Lewis Potter got kicked in the face there. Is he bleeding? No, he's not. The referee has called on the medical or the physio. Yo, come on, time. We had a goalkeeper come out. Oh, he got knee in the head there. Ooh. Yep, he will have to go through concussion protocol. We'll have to go through concussion check. Yeah, big up to all the graduates. Big up to all of the graduates. This is graduation season here in the States. University, high school graduates. Big up all those. Big up to the students as they complete their college degree and high school, receive their high school diplomas and college degrees. Big up. Congrats, and wishing the graduates all the best in the next chapter. Big up to Kelly. Big up yourself, Kelly. Of course, ball chat. BCN Sports baller. Big up yourself. Man, a pause in player family. We have a player getting a bit of treatment here, and Pep is on the field talking to his players, and Erling Haaland is saying to his team, "Yo, brethren, the referee ready for start." Pep Guardiola has his player in a huddle talking to them. Kevin Schade was looking over there like, "Yo, what the hell is going on? This is not a coaching session." So it seems like Lewis Potter is going to be okay. All right, Keller sends the ball along for Brentford, looking for Thiago. Hits off Thiago though, and it's returned to Donnarumma, and Donnarumma sends it quickly to Atke. Atke to Doku. Coyote running with him. Here is a pass from Doku, but it's cut up by Hickey. First time I've seen him on the left side in this game. Ball is all the way to the right back. Coyote. Coyote sends it back to Adjer. Adjer sends it to Collins. Keller. And Keller back to Adjer. Adjer looking for options. Find Coyote right. No Ethan Pinnock in the starting 11 for Brentford. Haven't been in the starting 11 for a while. He's on the bench though. Here is Jeremy Doku. Picks it up for Brentford, for Man City. Cherokee step over shot, but blocked off by Hickey. This is why you send Hickey inside. Here is Semenyo. Semenyo now has Lewis Potter for company. Cuts it back to Ryan Cherokee. Here is Cherokee, sends it to Atke. Atke now to Tijani Randers. Tijani Randers a shot, and it's also blocked off by Yarmouk. Ball is out wide to Doku. Doku still 0-0. 35 minutes into the game. Doku into the Brentford's 18-yard box. Two players on him. Now he finds Cherokee. Cherokee twists his turns and sends it back to Nathan Atke. Three players around Man City players. Nathan Atke trying to get a run in, and it's easily cut out by Brentford, and it's out for a corner kick. Yeah, it's funny to see Nathan Atke overlapping. Corner kick sends it in. Bernardo Silva trying to get on the end of it. Muscled out, and Bernardo Silva punched the back of Collins. And now this has gone into some sort of hargy-bargy here. Now Bernardo Silva going at Collins. Collins is saying to him, "I'm shielding you off." Bernardo Silva is on the ground and punched him in the back of his knee. Yeah, punch man there back I knee. That don't make no sense. Now the referee's calling Bernardo Silva over. Surely we'll get a yellow card at least. Now he's telling Collins to go away, and Bernardo Silva picked up a yellow card. Yeah, Bernardo Silva now arguing with the referee. You know what? Give him one next yellow card. Bum. You know what? All right. He miscontrolled the ball. Two players, Janssen in front of him. And Collins also in the back. They made a sandwich of Bernardo Silva. He didn't like it, and he hits the back of Janssen while he's on the ground. Yeah, my youth, come on 5 feet. And I think this is what you're seeing is some of the frustration of this Man City team, or some of the Man City players. When things aren't going their way, boy, they act like some big, you know what? Some big gal. All right. Here is Jeremy Doku going at Coyote. Doku cuts inside. Rents repeat. Sends it back to Gueye. Gueye now finds Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes out wide to Semenyo. Semenyo has Luis Potter for company. Damsgaard back to double team. He finds Nunes. Nunes sends it in and it's cleared out by Hickey. Doku on the top of the 18 with it. And he's bundled over by Isidore Thiago. And a free kick to Man City outside the 18-yard box. And Thiago is chuckling like, did I really? Really? Yep, that's a foul, Thiago. You definitely stepped on his ankle there. That's a foul. Free kick to Man City. Bernardo Silva still in conversation with the referee. Well, he's the captain, so he can continue his dialogue. Tijani Reinders is telling Bernardo Silva to move on, brother. Move on. Keller setting in his wall. Ryan Cherokee, Antoine Semenyo, Tijani Reinders, all standing around the free kick for Man City. Ryan Cherokee is with the ball. Has the ball in his arm. He places it. Now Semenyo spotting it. Now Ryan Cherokee and Semenyo both back up. Tijani Reinders moves away. 4 men in the wall for Brentford. Inside, close to the Brentford penalty spot. Now Semenyo goes over to talk to Cherokee. 2 Man City players in front of, and a shot by Cherokee, and it hits the back of Erling Haaland. Ball is out to Doku. Doku now does a lot of foolishness and kicks the ball over the crossbar, corner kick. Quickly taken by Bernardo Silva again. And what I mean by Doku doing a lot of foolishness is that Doku twisting and turning. Why just cross the ball? Why you need to take a shot there? There are players right there waiting for it. Here is Bernardo Silva. Cuts back by Janssen. Janssen says, okay, I'm still here, buddy. He finds Semenyo. Semenyo now with Collins. 2 players on him. Semenyo not going anywhere. Collins and Janssen. And Collins shuts the door on him, and it's out of Janssen for a throw. Throw quickly taken by Semenyo. Bernardo Silva miscontrol. Thiago picks his pocket, and misplayed by Collins as Man City is in on trying to get an attack there, and a number 20 Ajer is down, fouled by Antoine Semenyo. Free kick to Brentford. It's spilling over here, family. Man City players getting a bit frustrated. Free kick to, did he call a free kick or it's a goal kick? All right, long ball from Keller. Kevin Schade doesn't want anything to do with it as Mark Guehi sends it back into Brentford's half. Ball is with Doku. Doku going at Coyote. Doku now dribbles down the right side. Looks it send it across the 18-yard box, and it's cleared out again by the same man standing at the penalty spot. In and around the penalty spot, Janssen. Yeah, how many times Janssen has cleared the ball from the penalty spot from a Doku cross? He's constantly gone down the left wing, cut the ball back, and no one is standing there except Janssen. So Janssen is not going to score it. Janssen just constantly cleared. So one of the Man City's midfielders have to recognize you have to go in that area to receive the ball. I think that's where Ryan Cherokee should be, but hey, I don't know. So into Brentford. Here's Yormaluk with it, looking for Isidore Thiago, and Mark Guay heads it, but didn't heads it out clearly. And Thiago bundled him over, and the referee has called a foul. Thiago is not happy. Yo, hey, this youth Isidore Thiago is a worker, I know, in my work. Here is Man City. Cherokee stops, twists. Now tries to blow by Damsgaard. Damsgaard said, "No, you won't, buddy." Kicks it off out, and it's a throw in to Man City. Quickly taken by Ryan Cherokee. Finds Nunes. Nunes to Bernardo Silva. Silva sends it long to Nathan Atke. Atke back to Doku. Doku going at Coyote. Coyote's like, "I'm tired." Doku cuts inside on the left, looking to play it for Bernardo Silva, who's now at the penalty spot. But Yarmaluk closed the door, and Coyote comes away with it. Now Coyote trying to dribble away, and Janssen quickly plays the ball out, looking for Isidore. Atke was quickly over to intercept and sends it all the way back to Nathan, to Mark Guay for Man City. 43rd minute of play. Arsenal Football Club getting ready to win their first Premier League title in 22 years. If Man City cannot take all 3 points, at least these are my opinions. Here is Mark Guay. Mark Guay sends it right. And even if Man City takes all 3 points, I mean, as long as Arsenal wins out, they win the Premier League title. Join BCN Sports tomorrow for Man City, for Arsenal versus West Ham. Also, I will probably do a watch along of FA Cup, Women's FA Cup semi-final. Chelsea versus Man City. Here is Tijani Reinders. Tijani Reinders driving at Brentford's goal and takes a shot, and it's blocked off there by Damsgaard. Shot from Semenyo, blocked off by Yarmaluk. Now the ball is out to Lewis Potter. Potter says, "What do you want to do, Semenyo? You want to dance?" And he's called for a foul, Semenyo, that is. And free kick to Brentford. All right, so, yeah. What I'm saying is that now Lewis Potter is having a conversation with the official about something. I don't know. Yo, play ball now, Bridget. As Brentford wastes more time, now Keller gets over to take the kick. Approaching the end of the first half, still 0-0. And again, Brentford does have a chance to make the Champions League. If Aston Villa defeats Freiburg in the Europa League final, the English Premier League will get an extra spot. So, yo, Brentford, you know, hey. Yo, what is that mad goalkeeper though? Donnarumma clears the line. Now Man City comes away with it. Ryan Cherokee. Twist. Turns. Silva. He finds Bernardo Silva, who pushes it wide to Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes finds Semenyo. Semenyo back to Nunes. Nunes back to Semenyo. Semenyo finds Tijani Reinders. Reinders to Bernardo Silva. Silva sends it out wide to a wide open Doku. Coyote goes over to meet him. Doku dribbles into the 18-yard box, sends it across, and no one is standing at the penalty spot, and it beats everyone. Loose ball picked up by Nunes. Nunes sends it back in for Man City. Cleared out by Brentford. Damsgaard with it. Damsgaard being pressured by Matheus Nunes, and free kick to Brentford. Brentford quickly takes the free kick. At least tried to take the free kick quickly, and the referee has stopped the play. 2 minutes of added time, and the complaining from Man City continues. Now it's from Pep Guardiola. They didn't think that was a foul on Matheus, but wait. But Kevin Schade did the similar sort of pushing on Matheus Nunes earlier, and it was called for a foul. So Matis Nunes pushed Damsgaard. That's a foul. I mean, yo. Now Guardiola is having a laugh with the fourth official. 2 minutes of added time. Keller to restart play. I longest restart this. Brentford, come on, man. Ball sent long by Keller. Finally looking for Thiago. And it's off. Dams off Janssen, and it's out for throwing to Man City. Ryan Cherokee receives it, sends it long. Cleared out by Cherokee, but cleared back by Janssen. Heavy touch there from Nathan Atke, and the ball is all the way back to Donnarumma. Yeah, pressure Donnarumma with the ball, youth. We know same not comfortable with it at his feet. Here is Doku with it, and it's ricochet out of the Brentford player for a throw. Quickly taken by Man City. Here is Cherokee. Ryan Cherokee has Hickey, and I think what Keith Andrews has done, he is told Keith Hickey to go inside to help with Ryan Cherokee, and I think that's what he does. Here is Ryan Cherokee trying to dribble 2-3 players, and his door is shut on him. He's not happy about something, and it's halftime. Man City 0. Brentford 0. Halftime, family. You know what? Brentford could have scored. Man City could have scored. They're so 50% of Man City's attack is down the left side, and Jeremy Doku, it's not the most perfect crosses. They're not the most perfect crosses, but he is putting them in the area, in the mixer, at the penalty spot, around the penalty spot area. And I think 3 or 4 times we have had, I've observed Janssen, the midfielder for Brentford, dropping back and clearing that ball. So, if your left winger or your right winger is going down the wing and driving at the opponent, as an attacking team, you have a number 9 that goes forward at the tip of the spear, who's going to push those center backs, and you're going to go close to goal looking for a cross. But you also have a next wave of attack behind that number 9, who's supposed to be waiting for that pullback. And it seems like the Man City's second wave behind the number 9 is not there. They're all in the mixer in the same era with the 9. And so a lot of the pullbacks from Jeremy Doku is just been to Brentford players. And you know what? Arsenal fans will be very happy at the half. Boos at halftime. Whistle from home fans. Man City fans and booing aimed at the referee rather than the players. They're not happy with the lack of time added on. They're not happy with the lack of more time added on. This is according to BBC. So, Man City fans, they probably could have get 50 more minutes added on and still wouldn't score. Calm down. And part of Doku's game, and I think I'm seeing some of the Gabriel Martinelli issues here with Jeremy Doku. I mean, the ball is getting pulled back. I give him credit for that, but sometimes also as a winger, you have to pick your head up and look for an opponent, find a player. And I think that Jeremy Doku, just like Gabriel Martinelli at Arsenal, suffers from the same thing. When they're dribbling down the left side, their heads are down, both of them, and they're just crossing. They don't necessarily pick out a player. So that's something he has to work out. So that's it at the half. I'll be back here in a few minutes for the second half. More of the same for this if you are an Arsenal fan. More of the same. But Brentford had an opportunity. Man City also had an opportunity. More of the same if you're an Arsenal fan. All right. Remember to smash the like button, family. Remember to subscribe to the channel wherever you join me from. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Saturday. This is BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League. Again, my name is Benton. Junior is out and about. Of course, my co-host here at BCN Sports, along with come on, my two co-hosts here at BCN Sports. Both are out and about. Big up, come on. I enjoy graduation and junior basketball Saturday. You don't know how I go. All right. I will see you in a few minutes for the second half, family.
We have kickoff at probably the biggest second half of the season for Manchester City.
Yo, go on.
I'm there.
All right, Junior plays. Let me straighten up this. These things were already straight, but I mean, biggest second half for Man City.
For this year.
I mean, the Premier League done, Junior.
Pending tomorrow's result. Watch out!
What do you mean, watch out? What happened?
You have to say this for Man City almost Guehi almost gave away another goal.
You know, see that? Did you see the first half where Donnarumma almost gave away another goal?
Yeah.
Big up to those that are live. Welcome to BCN Sports. Watch along of English Premier League action. Junior and I play. So how is Saturday going, family?
I'm good. That shot just gone wide by Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, no. It's a formality right now. We just wait for the coronation of Arsenal. That's my assessment.
That's mine stuff.
Goat mouth thing and anything, but if Arsenal lose the Premier League from this, you know, for win no matter. Look here. By the way, I said that at the beginning of the watch along that Thiago should be in the Brazil squad for the World Cup.
Well, he is in the Brazil squad for the World Cup.
So Brazil squad for World Cup name already?
Well, he was in the provisional squad one day.
Yeah.
And I don't see why that would change. Why?
Okay.
I don't see why.
20...
I can't even think of a pure number 9 in a Brazil shirt that's better than him, than Thiago. Pure number 9. I'm not saying forward or attacker, but
yeah, I mean, so what? I don't know what Carlo gonna do. Carlo might decide to play João Pedro down the middle, and Rafinha will come back at some point.
None of those are Carlo strikers.
So I don't know what is he gonna do, but I say Thiago. Not only Fina squad, I think Thiago is probably should start.
I agree. But isn't this the same Carlo that gave Morata a chance?
Yeah.
So why not Thiago? I think I agree. Thiago might end up being the starting striker for Brazil. Because again, pure number 9. We're talking about pure number 9.
Oh yeah, I mean he scored goals though. I mean he has 22 goals in the Premier League. Right. And and Erling Haaland has 25. And I mean, that's impressive return for a player at Brentford to score 22 goals.
Yeah.
That's an impressive return. So yeah. BM says big up Ethan Pinnock still cannot get a game. Jaja. Yeah man, Ethan Pinnock now. Ethan Pinnock for going around bench now.
Yeah, but I mean, but BM, you make that sound like it's a disappointment or shocking or something.
BM says, where do you see Richarlison's in Brazil's plan? Not starting for certain.
Yeah, he's a 9. He's also a pure number 9. And I think Thiago is starting. It will play over him.
Not starting. The only way Richarlison start over Thiago is on the basis of just name.
Not even name though.
I mean, I think when I think of the two players, I would think of Richarlison as someone who have name carry more weight than a Thiago.
Why? You can't use a club as the reason because
Well, from an
Brentford is a
experience standpoint, I mean, a player who, was excellent. Well, not excellent, maybe a stretch. Who did quite well
split was
to keep
we're splitting
Everton
here.
up. Um, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't. Thiago have his. And the link up play. Look at Thiago right there, so.
Ball. All right, Brentford. Let's put Man City out of their misery. Come on, man. Let's put them out of their misery.
Yeah, but this is as good as it gets for Man City.
Yeah, but just put them out of their misery because it's just like you say, it feels like it's just pending a coronation. But as long as there's a chance, we know Pep is going to try, right? And it's just unfortunate because you just want it to be over. At this point, I just want it to be over.
Yeah. BM says this isn't football related. This is I'm saying about I show well, he has a question about another speed here, Junior.
Sure.
But what's the big deal over speed? I've never seen a YouTuber get this much hype. I've never seen a
Well,
YouTuber get this much hype. What's the big deal about speed?
no, no.
I don't have enough information to answer that one.
No, the youth this is the thing with and funny enough, BCN Sports, we're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to become monetized, and we're trying to see if we can get popular enough where we can get some economic return on our work that we do on the show, right? And I Show Speed is at the pinnacle of that. Him and Kyson that from our demographic, from the black people demographic, is probably the top two earners globally in streaming and social media and blah blah blah. But this currency that they carry, it's like it's like it's like Bitcoin. It's like cryptocurrency. There's nothing tangible there other than the name itself and the people that the resources that they pull. So that is what the hype is around him because most of the people you see around him right now in the Caribbean islands, most of those are also YouTubers, are quote unquote social media influencers that trying to boost their popularity. So they might try gain some followers through him as well. Because a lot of the people I'm see and so that him talking to, they're all some former influencers.
As we see a shot here from Semenyo end up in the second row. I mean, like I said, I don't have enough information why he's so
But
get so much hype, but when I did saw a clip of him in Kenya, I think, or was it Ethiopia, and I did saw some clips of him in Jamaica. And when you look at the numbers, I mean, 50 something million, whatever. I mean, yo, that's impressive. I mean, that is absolutely impressive. Yo, Thiago, what's up? Brentford almost in there, Junior.
Should have scored. Should have done better with that one.
No, but look at that run. He blew by. Yo, Maguire looked like him a walk in a quicksand beside Thiago a while ago.
Gueye is definitely reeling from that mistake.
And maybe this is as good as it gets for Gueye. Because these these potential big ballers. You sign them on talent, but until them get to this big next level, then you see what the real pressure and the other things, how how it affects their ability to kind of adapt to the scenario. I mean, it's so-called big league now. I mean, you have big club, big environment, big arts, trophies on the line week in every season. So, there's a different level that comes with it.
Yeah.
I look on Bernardo Silva. What's up? Yo, what's Thiago? I really like how just busy the youth is as a 9. I mean, a centre backs constantly have to be aware of him. It's a brother kick with the man ball. And that is where you want a number 9 to play. Very physical, keep moving. BM says, no visitor to the island has ever received that kind of welcome. I just find it odd.
Selassie did.
He's not a famous athlete, musician, head of state.
Selassie did. The Queen did. We're right. They're not a musician, not a head of state, but you see that currency that social media fame carry is very expensive.
I mean, the way I see it is this, and I think at the end of the day, if you're in the tourism business, which the Caribbean islands are heavily vested in, Jamaica included, of course. I mean, if you have a streamers or a visitor who have millions of followers on them stream, or even hundreds of thousands of followers on their stream, streaming live is a chance you want to try to make sure them enjoy themselves, because there's an opportunity for you to expand your market space. I mean, you're in a customer tourism based business, so you want,
But it's not the Jamaican government welcoming speed.
No,
it's not the private. It's not the private sector welcoming speed. So that doesn't apply. What you said is true.
No, but
it doesn't apply.
No, I'm not talking about a government, because the tourism sector alone is not benefiting just the government, right? I mean,
but it's not. But the private sector is not even a part of the welcome of speed either.
Yeah. So.
What a ball.
Big. All right. So fill me in on who did the welcoming. Who those people at the hero circle? Yo, ball youth. Did I provide the guide and them people there? Yo,
his own company, because I'm sure is a company behind him now.
Yeah.
Make sure them hire the right people. Because see, like they get him go popcorn, they go link up with popcorn and Jamaican speed. All of these things. He's not travel with Zoe.
Travel with
all
who?
Of these things are the Zoe girl, man, the white girl.
Who names her?
The video was said that with the white girl we go trench town and go get Airbnb downtown.
I don't know how that. You did send me a video about that?
Yeah. Travel with Zoe. One little white girl from England.
Oh, okay.
And she's on the other end of the spectrum, but she take bus go downtown and record it and go curry market and all about.
Junior, look at these 2 subs by Pep. Cherokee off, Riders off, Marmouche and Phil Foden on.
and goal by Doku.
Just speak of the devil.
Yep.
I guess Cherokee and Marmou would probably say, Brechin, why not just leave me on?
Well, all right, Arsenal, over to you.
Most of the attack came down his side. All right, so what you were saying about Zoe?
The Zoe girl is just, I don't even know what to say, man.
Yeah, I mean, so 1-0 Man City. Jeremy Doku with the goal. we're having a discussion about actual speed in Jamaica and question around the rollout, the hype or whatever around him. I mean, the way I see it, I just why not?
Is that my generation?
Yeah.
Is that my so I Manago poo poo it. The youth, this is how the youth make him live in and him doing very well with it. Um I'm just too young. I'm too old to even try to understand what really going on. With how him bill him celebrity, but yo, the youth famous and like I said, he gives these countries and these places an opportunity to show why other people should give them a chance, right? And that's a benefit that of having him in your space. So wish him all the best.
Come on, I mean, all the best to him and hopefully him enjoy himself wherever I'm there. Jamaica, um, Guyana, well, I'm not going to Guyana, Barbados or Trinidad and Tobago. Enjoy. Because the video I saw of him in Kenya is just him there anyway. I eat anything at least. I'm sure say someone check your food or whatever, you know. Sometimes you go to some places, someone tell us that don't eat the food, but seems like I don't eat from certain like roadside or whatever, but you know, come like
Nah,
you know.
Nah, he's different. He
Yeah.
This actual speed brother I'm sure has a company behind him.
Yeah, that's organized.
Everything I got organized. Everything
Yeah,
will be set.
we have a knee in the back here by Donnarumma on Kevin Shade. Yo, right in that man body to box cover. That yo, wow. 1-0. He seems like he's okay. 1-0 Man City leads.
Second week, 3 beautiful goals by Doku. Total.
Yeah, she was at the Reggae Girls game. Is the
Yeah, she was. She was. Yeah.
So it's a white girl from England who won. Yeah.
When them beat them a gear some lick for
Who rented an Airbnb downtown. Them a gear some lick for
them a gear some lick for some things, man, because I mean, yo, I'm still out of that, yeah. But too old for talk about travel. I didn't travel with Zoe.
I travel with Zoe. Okay.
Yeah, but
so what?
you don't know.
How many
You don't know.
how many subscribers she has?
A whole heap. I don't know exactly, but she does well enough that her channel, I'm pretty sure, is what get her to do all of these things.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, big up to all of them and good luck to them. You know, continue to do the road, enjoy yourself, and explore these and you know, keep showing a different side of these countries. You know, when you visit and you know, don't know. Mark Guay with it. Man City unbeaten in previous 12 Premier League matches against well, the man beaten in the man beaten in 12 Premier League matches 4-8.
No, they've lost only one game. The opening home game against Tottenham. After that, they're unbeaten at home.
Yeah, but I'm draw how many of those games? 4, right?
3.
Okay. People, we just go through. I am going through the motion right now with it because I figure say Junior got taken home. I ultimately think this game, Man City is still just hoping on a prayer that Arsenal drop the soap, which I don't see that happening.
But Man City is also hoping on a prayer that somebody from Man City can rescue them as well. They don't seem like a team that is trying to win the Premier League title. They seem like a team that's burdened with purpose of trying to maintain pressure on Arsenal. I don't see a team that is saying, let's go and win the title. I don't see that. I don't see it. Um, maybe I'm judging them too hard. Maybe I'm disrespecting the opponent. And I said it 6 days ago. Said it 6 days ago. That 7 days from that day, I'm going to come on Ball Chat BCN Sports at 5 p.m. and talk about how momentous this West Ham game was tomorrow for Arsenal. So, make we see, can Man City bumble and stumble their way to put in maximum pressure on Arsenal going into this game tomorrow?
I still think Brentford will get something out of this game. They have been so much of a threat. As long as this game remains 1-0, Brentford can get a goal.
Should have been 2.
Whatcha?
You can just almost feel the nervousness from the Man City players.
You feel it?
Yes, I can feel it. I can feel the tension with every pass they are attempting.
Yeah. Well,
it just feel it just looks like a labored exercise.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to say. I think this Man City outfit has some players that they must still try find them way how to win trophy.
Right.
And Man City felt like if you sign the right people, then you automatically, well, them probably not feel like, but I suspect they have done this long enough to figure say it's going to take some work. Last year they were far below the usually high level. This year is like they've made an improvement over last year, but with some of the transfers, one thought that, well, maybe they could be back to that Premier League sort of deal and title, but no, they're not a Premier League. They're not back to that team that won Premier League titles year after year, rinse, repeat. Right. What Brentford just did by putting on Otara. Otara is a lively player now, because now you're going to have more attack down his side. Django, and he's pushed down by
Doku.
So Keith Andrews of Brentford is pretty much saying, all right, we've kept this game close long enough. Let's go ahead and just try to have a go now with our subs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think this Man City team is a title sort of team, EPL title winning team.
But that true. I agree.
Yeah. Because too many times throughout the season against, air quotes, inferior opponents, or so what used to be inferior opponents, when they have a chance to put away a game, they have failed to put it away. And in fact, I'm lucky to them there today have a chance still in this thing, because Everton should have defeated them Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at so Phil Foden in that midfield. So I'm looking at Bernardo Silva. And maybe the ultimate question is back to say, last year they missed Rodri and we saw how that ended up. And now in this running, Rodri is out. And it's kind of like probably even back to the same. I have to look at the data to see how it is. But they're not winning games comfortably if they are without him.
I mean, come on now. We're talking about a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah. And
the
that is
times are going to change if your Ballon d'Or winner cannot play the game.
yeah.
It's going to change. So
and I yield that and I agree and understand. But if this occurred during a season where it's hard to make a
Miracle Cup.
transfer, but last year you went through a season without him and you saw the ramifications of not having him. So I
Yeah.
thought then you would have taken. Or last year went through a large part of the season without him, and appeal here for a penalty. So then, why didn't you go out in the summer or whenever window to try see if you can find somebody who can, just in the event of this happen again? And here you are again. I think he's onside there, as in Thiago. Penalty or not?
Nah.
No. It's a similar sort of thing. So earlier, Kevin Shade was called for a foul for pushing this brother, pushing the same Matheus Nunes. I know it's on the other side and it's not called for a foul. So
No, it's not. But it's not the same push though.
No, but it's a
When you
push.
see- Nah. When you see the replay, like it body checked him, but it's not a push.
No, that's not. No, it's not. There's nothing. Unless I'm looking, I need to see if the feet. No, there's not. No, it's not a fault.
Sorry, Doku. Just gone wide. Corner kick to Man City with 18 minutes left in the game. They're 18 minutes away from putting some pressure back on Arsenal. And if you're Arsenal, tomorrow is simple. Win, you're up by 5 points. Right? Simple. Assuming all scores stay the same.
Yeah.
Win, and you're playing against our West Ham team that is desperate.
One thing, and it not done yet still, but one thing I'll be happy for Arsenal fans once this thing finish, if it finish with a trophy, finishes with Arsenal winning a trophy. The man them get called bottlers, this, that, and they have bottled.
Yeah.
But that Man City fan who had that bottle a drink up during this past EPL season, during the current EPL season, I wonder what we're gonna do. And the man might run around with bottle water with Arsenal wrap around it. So it's Arsenal fans, line up in yourself if you see this over the line. I mean, surely Arsenal Football Club cannot put their fans through this again. I mean, you must win it from here. You win your games, you're a Premier League title holder.
It will be devastating if they don't win it from here.
You can't win. You can't drop the soap from here.
Yeah, it'll be devastating if that happens.
And even if you drop points, and I'm not even convinced that Man City are going to win all their games.
Yeah.
You see me, I say so. Nick O'Reilly picks up a yellow card. Now, from Brentford perspective, they still have a chance to qualify for Europe. And if Aston Villa wins the Europa League, Premier League will get an extra spot for Champions League.
Right.
So Brentford is sitting right around that era where, you know what, the extra spot can fall on them lap. If Aston Villa defeats Freiburg in the final.
Mirated Cup 2-0. The Viking himself.
Yeah.
Typical Viking goal.
Ugliest goal.
That's a Viking goal. Typical Viking bucket goal.
Let's see, you take them any way you can.
Any way you can.
Viking return with his Zen pose, his yoga pose.
Is that a handball? A Marmoush?
Watching the replay. Yeah. Well, but Viking that though. When try though.
The man try to get the ball across the line legally. It's exactly what he tried to do.
Remember to smash the like button, people. Man City versus Brentford. 26 goals this season for Erling Haaland in the EPL. Watch Pep.
Why Foden really try to sell the man this one? What a wicked guy. Well, over to you now, Arteta. The newly Champions League final qualifying Arteta and Arsenal.
Big side don't watch Man City game right now. Them just out and enjoy them Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening.
Yeah.
them have them team meeting. Them do what them need to do, and them just do because them know said they win their game. They just keep doing what they do and they have the trophy.
Yep. Man, run down, put himself in a problem.
A good play out. Well, no. He had the dummy well, but couldn't put the cross in.
Yep. There are way more. I thought it was more blue shirts than red and white shirts, but the evening you don't know. Would turn out. Sorry, can't go to get shot. Oh. 12 minutes left in the game. 12 minutes left in the game. Can Man City see it out? As Jordan Henderson, former Liverpool captain, now enters the field. Oh, shit. It's about.
So why Henderson never start? It's just a working that midfield. Oh, man, so you're not gonna salad me and get away with it. Will Marmoush be at Man City next season?
Why not?
I mean, haven't really been utilized much this year.
Yeah, but Phil Foden might be gone this year, right?
Yeah, Phil Foden. Well, they did sign an extension, right? 4 years. He just signed a 4 years. I don't know if they tap him up just to move him on.
Probably.
But he did sign an extension with Man City.
I don't think Marmoush stock is high enough to. I mean, can probably go Italy.
Yeah, Foden has reached well, they didn't sign. It says Foden has reached an agreement in principle with Man City on a new 4-year contract extension tying him to the club until 2030. So if that follows, and I think was it Gabriel Marcotti, ESPN's own Gabriel Marcotti, excellent sports journalist, of course, one of the Gabriel probably don't want to call him great, but one of the excellent sports journalists in the space. I think he said that the Foden contract, in his opinion, demonstrates that suggests that Pep could leave Man City at the end, because of course Foden didn't really see a lot of minutes this year, and if you're committing 4 more years to a player that Pep really say, yo brother, go and go sit down around corner, then that, according to Gabriel Marcotti, then suggests that Pep could leave.
Simple logic.
Yeah. Sherry Swiss says 2-0, some more goals, please. Sherry, big up yourself. Hopefully, having a wonderful Saturday. You might get more, Sherry. You might get more. And let's hope so, Sherry. I take it that Sherry's a Man City fan, Junior.
Yeah, most. Or an Arsenal hater.
BM says, can Arsenal still bottle it?
Sure they can.
Nah.
Sure they can. Of course, if they lose tomorrow, Man City is back in the lead.
Junior, a good save, Keller. Very good save. Almost 3-0 there. Phil Foden. Speak of the devil, Junior. Almost score. So appealing that, continue that discussion again. If Pep leaves this summer, if Gabriel Marcotti is correct, who do you see coming in?
I don't know.
Okay.
But and because their system is so well defined, right? That you would need an Enzo Maresca type that has been within the organization and is ready for that next step. So I don't know.
That type could be Enzo Maresca.
It could be, but then if you bring in Enzo Maresca, isn't that signaling downward trajectory? Are you in the business about
that? You said what, Junior?
If you bring in Enzo Maresca, doesn't that signal a downward trajectory or spiral for Man City? Why would I bring in a coach that was just recently fired?
No, all right. So at some point, the Pep, as the Viking breaks, we have Marmouche, good tackle by Collins, very good tackle, and Collins decided to have a seat. Very good last dish effort. So I think there are a couple coaches out there where you expect at some point probably will coach Man City, and Vincent Kompany comes to mind, right? But Vincent Kompany won't leave a Bayern Munich for Man City now. I mean, no, not the run he's having. And the only reason why I said Vincent Kompany comes to mind at top of the list, because that's his club. That's part and parcel of what we associate DNA, Man City, Vincent Kompany with, is Man City.
But yeah.
So you have Enzo Maresca, who was part of the coaching staff for a while, and highly regarded by, according to multiple reports, highly regarded by the brass at City. And I guess when you're so highly regarded, and probably say, yo, go out and get a coaching job, build your experience. He was at Leicester City for a while, brought them up to the Premier League, then went to Chelsea, won Conference League. But whosoever is the coach, or if it's gonna be Pep Guardiola, I have to offload some people still. John Stones is has his career at Man City coming to an end at the season. I suspect Bernardo Silva is gonna be the same. Nathan Atke is gonna be the same, I think. And there might be more.
Right.
And also a situation with all the goalkeeper too, like Trafford. Now Trafford did an interview. Young Trafford, remember he started the season, and he's been playing in the FA Cup for them. And I think it was an interview for FA Cup or something. And he was asked about the situation, and he said something to the effect that evidently this is not what he had envisioned the season would have looked like. He was under the impression that when he was brought in or brought back, he was was gonna be the starter throughout the season. And of course, that didn't start it well, and then Donnarumma comes in now.
Watch out.
Yeah, so why Bernardo Silva? What so why why him so handsy? What's
Jordan Henderson.
Bernardo Silva?
Jordan Henderson, need I say more?
Yeah, but why though? Why? You are leading the football game. This is foolishness. I don't understand. You're winning the football game 2-0.
Like I said, the man them too tight, brother. Man them way too uptight. Them need to loosen their shirt and loosen
colors. Wound up every little thing them a quarrel and argue about.
You're up 2-0.
And you're up 2-0.
With 3 minutes left to play of regular 90 minutes. Probably an extra 4 minutes
and
extra
Bernardo
time.
Silva is already on a yellow card. Because he picked up a yellow card earlier in the game for punching the back of the leg of Collins.
I don't even get the red card. The yellow card, no.
The yellow card this time. So
they big feet.
Huh?
Yeah, it must skip.
Yeah. (2-0) still, Man City leading Brentford. Matheus Nunes goes in the book along with Jordan Henderson. Yellow card each. Actually, Foden, he's looked quite promising since he entered the field here, Junior.
Quality of the opponent.
Relative to his last few outings, this is probably the brightest I've seen him in the last few weeks when he has gotten minutes.
That's true. I him that both tackle no, that's Bernardo Silva. But no, I never Foden but slide tackle right on cue.
Yeah, it's Bernardo Silva just if this is the end of your tenure at Man City, Bernardo Silva is a little frustrated because he's like, man, I'm trying to win a Premier League title when I'm leaving this club. So what, did Foden got kick in his neck?
I don't know. Well, so far.
Almost time, family. 90th minute of play. Let's see how many minutes of added time. Referee has called over Thiago and Collins. Foden is back on his feet. Let's see. Oh. So Henderson pushed down. Oh. I'm on elbow. I'm on elbow Foden in him jaw. So Doku is off. Savinho is on.
How much extra time? I forgot my bed,
Junior, it's like 2:15 p.m.
Yeah, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
Okay, sir. Junior, it's like 2:18 p.m.
I've been up since 5 o'clock.
5 minutes of added time.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Ghana basketball tournament. Hey, Thiago McGuay looks small, man.
Yeah, man. And so sometimes you have some center backs just running in and them you run with a strike and you body them up. Guay act like it almost seems like if Guay tries to body up Thiago, him just bounce off of him.
Yeah.
Almost time. 4 minutes remaining. As Brentford is on the attack.
For what though? Just pack it up and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean they left it a bit late for try now. I'd look for goal. I mean,
but you see, all right, so you see that statement on football left it late. Maybe Man City start playing back more.
Yeah. But it also seems like Brentford is applying a bit more pressure on the ball now.
Yeah.
Man City easily played around that pressure. Yeah, Haaland is begging for the ball right there from Sevilla. Like, pass the ball to Bridget. Haaland 3-0. Man City. Haaland, from when Haaland begged for the ball from Sevilla. I guess as Marmoush with the goal for Man City, 3-0. I guess Haaland will probably go into management and make a word of support for Sevilla because Doku would not pass that ball to Haaland right there. So,
what I remember too? I remember the conversation we had the other day about Cherky and France compatibility. We talk about Semenyo and his compatibility with Man City. But look how easy it is for Haaland.
Yeah.
Well, Haaland. Look how Haaland is comfortable to create the space for Marmoush.
Yeah.
Right to the man playing body. Three defender run with the man to the corner flag and not one get the ball.
Yeah. BM says El Clasico tomorrow, Barca only. And that part of the comment cut off. Let me get it back in. So, Barcelona only need a draw to win La Liga. All right. We've been having a lot of discussions after the year about Barcelona and Real Madrid. And the box of Junior's short. A man tell me some cloth about I insulted and disrespected Kylian Mbappe. In fact, I may have to be careful of walking out in these streets for the Kylian Mbappe fans. Yo, Thiago scored that goal, yo. This was any side. So, El Clasico tomorrow. Watch along for El Clasico. And
3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. We just start here and then when the show start, we just run the show for 30 minutes and then we knock off the show.
Yeah, because Mother's Day tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Well, we are big man now. We can allow you them to take care of our mothers. Wife.
I want to sleep peaceful at night.
Yeah, but corner kick to Brentford. BM says Killy is becoming a menace. I don't. The man too hype. You know what?
How to be a dictator in your club.
Written
by Kylian Mbappe.
Well, they're going to bring in one another dictator if Jose Mourinho get the work.
Oh no, this is the Baron Jose Mourinho.
What? The what?
All right, blow it off. Eh?
Yeah, you know, so may I forget Semenyo still up on the field?
I swear, when we sit on talk about the Baron Jose Mourinho, I swear I was saying the same thing to myself when we see him have the ball.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I was saying that to
totally
myself.
thought he was subbed.
Yeah.
So, like that play from Semenyo. Savinho at the back post with pan the ball. And him cross the ball pan the ground and Keller just... You can't just pick up your head and look and see the man at back post, strip the ball over a goalkeeper and to the man for head the ball in the goal. That don't make no sense.
No sense at all.
BM said the dictator memes on social media are hilarious though.
Come on, and it's all over. Man City now trailing Arsenal by 2 points. But look at that goal difference.
I will come defend Kylian Mbappe tomorrow. Don't worry yourself, Killy.
Yeah. Look at the goal difference, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as expected, Man City, took the 3 points. Jeremy Doku, the star of the day. So, Sherry, big up yourself. Your team won. You got an extra goal. So, I guess Sherry now will figure out or try for hopes that Arsenal can drop the soap tomorrow.
I'm telling you right now, tomorrow game going to be very difficult for Arsenal.
Watch along tomorrow for games El Clasico and Arsenal versus West Ham. And I think, again, a Mother's Day, but I think I have some flexibilities tomorrow because my youth them supposed to deal with. My mother they are road, so. But I will be involved. But if I do find the time, I might do a thing for the Women's FA Cup with Bonisha and Man City versus Chelsea Junior. That's potentially her new club.
Yep, and she be walking in out in a guard of honor.
So we'll see how we go. But again, tomorrow Mother's Day, we'll play it by ear,
Yeah.
All right, family, time to take yourself, cause you know.
Sleep at bite.
Final recap.
Later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's later.
Final recap on the game for you.
The scoreline does not dictate the actual game. I know what, maybe it does. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. I was going to angle towards Brentford don't really have much to play for, but they are still in a shout for Europe, for a good European spot. So, no, Brentford just ran out of gas in the end. No, man, Brentford done. If they had won, they would have been 1 point behind Bournemouth. But saving the blushes.
Yeah, Arsenal, no bother with the long talking. Tomorrow, we'll find out with Arsenal.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm telling you now. Yeah. This is not one of those games to take lightly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking it lightly, but Arsenal can't take it lightly.
Right. Later.
All right, family. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, family. 3-0 Man City over Brentford. Look more.